Hi, my name is Simon. I'm from Native English. I'm here to explain some of the questions that you sent in, the differences between some words. The first two words we will look at are evaluate and estimate. They are both very similar in some ways. They both mean to assess, to see how much something is. A little bit of a small difference. Estimate means to use your experience or use your knowledge to see how much something is before you do it. For example, I would estimate how much time it would take me to do my homework. I did it before, so I know how much it usually takes me. If we look at the word evaluate, it means to assess something, usually after the fact. So I evaluated how much time it took me before to do my homework. And a task for you, if I say this sentence, the employees were estimated or were evaluated at the end of the month. Which do you think is correct? And the correct answer is the employees were evaluated because after the end of the month. And the second question we have, what is the difference between yours faithfully and yours sincerely? Very commonly, we write these at the end of a letter. The difference is, with yours sincerely, we usually have someone specific, some name, when we write to this person. So we would write, Dear John, at the start of the letter, and at the end of the letter, yours sincerely. Yours faithfully, on the other hand, is when we don't address it to a specific person. So you would write at the start of the letter, to whom it may concern, and at the end of the letter, yours faithfully. So an example task, if you saw a letter with the heading, Dear Sir, what would be written at the end? Yours sincerely or yours faithfully? And the answer, of course, is yours faithfully, because we don't have a name, a specific name at the start of the letter. And the third question, what is the difference between these two words? Vain, V-E-I-N, and vain, V-A-I-N. There's a big difference. They sound the same, but they are very different in meaning. If we look at vein, V-E-I-N, it talks about one of the vessels, one of the tubes in our body that carries blood. If we talk about vain, V-A-I-N, this is an adjective which describes when somebody thinks a little bit too much of how they look or overestimate their abilities. So if I say, he is very vain about his appearance, which vain would we use? V-E-I-N or V-A-I-N? And of course the answer is, he is very vain, V-A-I-N, about his appearance.
To estimate, to assess something before the fact. To evaluate, to assess something after the fact. When writing letters, use yours sincerely when addressing a specific person whose name you know, and use yours faithfully when addressing someone you don't know personally. Vain is a noun referring to a tube in the body that carries blood. Vain is an adjective meaning very proud.
Dear students, I hope now English runs through your veins. Yours faithfully, Simon. Goodbye, I hope to see you next time.